finally reacted. Yeah. They said you overreacted. Yeah. Maybe they only saw the moment. They didn't see all the moments before it. All the silence, all the pain, all the times you said I'm good until you weren't. They only saw the fire, never saw the smoke. Never saw the nights when you couldn't cope. Never saw the tears that you hid behind a smile. Never saw you hurting for a long, long while. They heard your voice when you finally got loud, but they weren't around when you needed them around. They call it an overreaction, call it losing control. But sometimes one moment exposes years of your soul. You kept saying it's okay when it really wasn't. Kept giving your heart when you had nothing left to give. Kept swallowing words just to keep the peace, until the pressure got too heavy and you needed release. I didn't overreact, I finally reacted to all the pain that I kept compacted. All those years I tried to keep it inside. Now I'm choosing myself, I ain't running and hiding. Didn't overreact, I finally broke through. I finally admitted what I needed to do. Growth ain't comfortable, change ain't easy, but I'm stepping outside what used to keep me sleeping. Sometimes healing means you gotta say no. Sometimes loving yourself means you gotta let go. Sometimes the boundary feels like a wall, but you can't keep giving when you empty it all. People get comfortable with the old you, the one who stayed quiet, the one who came through. So when you start changing, they might call it strange, but they don't have to understand your change. You spent your whole life trying to make folks happy, while deep down inside you were falling apart badly. Now you're learning that peace has a price, and sometimes that price is choosing your life. I didn't overreact, I finally reacted to all the pain that I kept compacted. All those years I tried to keep it inside. Now I'm choosing myself, I ain't running and hiding. Didn't overreact, I finally broke through. I finally admitted what I needed to do. Growth ain't comfortable, change ain't easy, but I'm stepping outside what used to keep me sleeping. All progress happens outside your comfort zone. You can't become somebody new, stay who you've always known. Fear gon' talk, doubt gon' knock, but you gotta keep moving when your whole world stops. You might lose people when you start standing tall. You might disappoint them when you stop taking it all. But losing yourself just to keep somebody else is a price that's too high for the health of your soul. So breathe, you don't have to explain every scar. You don't have to apologize for making it this far. Take responsibility for how you respond, but don't apologize for finally moving on. Maybe you weren't too sensitive, maybe you were tired, maybe you weren't weak, maybe you were wired to survive everything life threw your way. But now you're learning, you don't have to survive every day. You can live, you can grow, you can change, you can say I'm not going back. I didn't overreact, I finally reacted to a lifetime of pain I'd never unpack. I don't want revenge, I don't want to fight, I just want my peace, I just want my life. I didn't overreact, I finally woke up, finally realized I deserve more love. Growth ain't comfortable, but I'm ready to change. I'm walking through the fear, I'm stepping out of the cage. If you've been holding it in, if you've been saying you're okay when you're not, if you've been afraid of what happens when you finally speak, maybe this isn't the end. Maybe this is the moment you finally choose yourself.